What's good, everybody? This is Joseph 3 Banks, aka J3B, and I'm coming to you with a new segment of my channel called Run the Comics, where I go and dive into comics that I have picked up, or reviews, or other information I want to give you about comics and about comic culture. And in this segment, just going through my comics, I just said, let me look at some things that I have and kind of just, talk about them very briefly. It's not gonna be a very long video, but I just want to just show off, what I got and kind of the history behind it. First off, I'm gonna start with a comic which is number 4 in a 4-issue limited series for G.I.Joe and the Transformers. And the thing about this, though, is that it's kind of interesting, and now we're getting a lot of different comics that are coming together, different characters from seemingly impossible means of connecting. You have Planet of the Apes and Green Lantern, and you have some others that are bringing together different, not only heroes, but or personalities from different comic books, but also different companies coming together. We used to have one with Marvel and DC a long time ago. They only did like maybe a few comics like that. But it'd be nice when they get back together, but these days like egos get in play. But that's one, G.I.Joe Transformers, number 4 on a 4-issue limited run. We gotta really see exactly what's going on, kind of, them Transformers getting to their world, and they're trying to figure everything out. Another one, if you know, in Marvel, they're now having the Monsters Unleashed series coming out, or I guess it's an event right now, but I think it's at the end of the event almost. And also they had tie-ins with other characters in their books. Now it seems like we're going to have a Monsters Unleashed series going forward. Well, this is one of the characters that was actually in that. If you know of the Mighty Thor, one of the people he had to go up against. I have the Mighty Thor issue 379 is Fin Fang Foom. Check out that beautiful artwork, and really dope artwork from one of Thor's preeminent artists. Inside is Sal Buscema, who does a lot of Thor work. Took it out of the sleeve. And cover artist, who I forgot his name. His name slips my mind right now, but you see his signature down there. He always does signature like a little dinosaur. But that's one of the ones where he battled Fin Fang Foom, and get to see that. Like I said, you can see more Fin Fang Foom in the Monsters Unleashed Marvel. What's a current read? Current read of mine is Green Lanterns. My favorite comic of all, my favorite character, my favorite mythos when it comes to superhero comics or comic books in general. And put them in the right order. The 1617 arc, issue 1617 of this Rebirth of DC, one where the Green Lanterns, Baz and Jessica are teaming up with Batman to solve a mystery he's having in Gotham. And it's very interesting to see their dynamic and how they work with Batman. And it's really dope art. Covers is it's actually grown on me. The cover artist's work has grown on me. This style of hers is Emanuela Lupacchino. It's kind of like a different little style of her that she does that's a little bit different than the regular, but I like it though. It has this movement to it, and really flows. I love her close-up work. And finally, like I said, it's gonna be a very quick video. My little new series. Maybe a different, playing with the lighting and playing with the locations. Tell me what you think. And in the comments below, help me. I want to be better. I want to be able to serve you with some dope content. So Since this is the last day of February 2017, also known as Black History Month, me personally, I'm not a big proponent of Black History Month. I saw the need historically and going forward, and I'll talk more about that probably when I talk about culture. I talk about culture also, not just comics. I'll talk about the culture. I talk about scripture, because I'm a Christian. I talk about things from a scriptural, biblical point of view. But culturally, you know, Black History Month has not been a big thing of mine, but it was needed at the time, and sometimes it's needed. But I think that, you know, Black history is the same as brown history, red history. We're all Americans. We're all a part of American history, and I think it should be that. And I wish more people would be more open to all ethnicities, because that's what our country is made of. But being that it is, I thought I would show one comic which I want to big up since the last day of this Black History Month, and that's this one called Sankofa Guard, illustrated by Mace. Had him sign it too, real cool dude right there, and written by Mace and also or James Mason, that's his real name, and also Joseph Wheeler III. Joseph Wheeler III is the proprietor of Onyx Con here in Atlanta, Georgia, where African American artists, writers, people in the science fiction community, cosplayers come together 2 times a year. One time during the winter, one time in the summer. So we just had ours about a week ago. It was real fun. Took the whole family. It was free here in Atlanta, and it was a blast meeting the artist. I got a chance to meet Mace again, talk with him, who's the artist, and he's doing some other work. Another one called Urban Shogun. Check those out. But if you can find this is the #1, Sankofa Guard, kind of black science fiction with this woman warrior, and being awakened, and you get to find out exactly what's going on. It's kind of a starter. He has more coming out, which, you know, he has a lot of work he's doing now. But this is one to check out, you know, Sankofa Guard. So that's my little quick video for Run the Comics. Hope to knock out some reviews, hopefully some interviews. We have a lot of artists here in Atlanta, not only comic artists, but just artists in general, and put more content up on my channels for you to check out. So, you know, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. I really want to make this channel a channel that is educational, entertaining, and also informative. So let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next one. Grace and peace.